friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over our Saviland 12 color gel paint pots. I bought these originally just to do nail art and I absolutely love it for that. But I'm also going to go ahead and show swatches because you can use them to paint the entire nail. So you get like your primary colors, you also get a black, a white, a gold, a silver, and this really cool like eggshell color. But let's go ahead and jump into our color swatches. All right, cool. Starting off, we're going to take this white, which is PG03. I wanted to include real time, like me swatching. This first one is like an absolute fail. I promise the rest of them are all in frame. But I didn't want to cut it out. I just think it is better for you to at least see how they apply. They're really, really creamy, super opaque, especially this white. If you have done any type of line work or had to even just paint your nails, white is really hard to do, and so is black. They can be really streaky and translucent, and I'm going to do just one coat. Next, I'm going to take PG07. That's their yellow color, and it is extremely vibrant. Now, I haven't had to paint the entire nail. I have only used these like twice on myself, I believe. So painting the whole nail, you'll see I kind of figured out, so you'll kind of see that with me. But again, even without me knowing how much exactly to cover the nail, it's super nice. It's really forgiving. The formula is really creamy, and on top of that, I think it's really beginner friendly. So this is that yellow. Next, we're going to go ahead and take a look at PG06. This one is going to be a really vibrant orange shade. And then you'll notice with this one, when I pick it up, I don't quite get enough on the brush. I could tell right there from the first swipe. I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. But it actually kind of applied really nicely. I did still go in and get a little bit more just to kind of build it up and show you exactly like true color. But either way, it is gorgeous. I use these for line art, so I'm not necessarily going to paint an entire nail, but you totally could. And then I did want to make sure to use long nails so you can see underneath and make sure you do or don't see my nail. Next one here is PG01. This one is their gold, and you will see they are gorgeous. This one here looks just like melted gold. I will say though that the metallic shades, so this gold and the next one, the silver, are a bit more on like the sheer side. I wouldn't say they're like translucent, but they definitely are sheer. So if I was going to use them for any type of painting purposes, line work would be great. But to cover an entire nail, you're going to want to have some kind of colored base down. If not, you're going to be wasting a lot of product, I feel like, and maybe going over the same nail like 3 times, but still really stunning. This next one is PG02, and this is their silver. And you will see, just like the gold, it does come out a little bit more sheer, but absolutely gorgeous. I mean, God, I love that. So pretty. And my eyes could be tricking me here, but I think this one looks even a little bit more opaque than the gold did. I totally could be wrong. I mean, that gold was really sheer, but this one is just, it's really pretty. I mean, come on. I love it. Okay. Now, enough with the silver. I know I took a lot longer with this one just so I could kind of show that it was still a little bit see-through, but moving on. PG11 is called Rose Pink, and it is beautiful. Just like all the other primary colors or like the rainbow colors, super opaque. I mean, it's obviously I had coffee, so excuse my hand. Really pretty though, super opaque, really creamy. And what I like about these is there's no like lines. I don't know what that's called. I'm just like drawing a blank, but PG09 is their purple color. And this one again, just like all of the other rainbow colors, beautiful. It is opaque. It is such nice, true, cool based, or like a blue based purple. I absolutely love this. It screams like summertime. I want to use a set with like bright purples and pinks, but this is the purple color here, just so you can kind of see. Absolutely gorgeous. The next shade that I'm going to be doing is going to be PG08. That's going to be a green. The label did look like it was going to be a deeper green, and that's kind of what I was expecting. But this one, just like the other ones, is like a really true bright green. I wouldn't necessarily say this is a fluorescent or a neon, but it's a true green. It is gorgeous. It is opaque just like the rest. It is really, really like user friendly. And it's just, look at that. One coat coverage. I love this. Anyways, next, PG10. This one is their blue. The blue, I think, is super pretty. It's not quite a like navy blue. It's more of like a true like royal blue, but really, really, really nice. It goes on just as nicely as the other ones, just as opaque. There's still no streaks or like streaking when you're applying it. So I think this would be really good, not only for beginners, but if you're a pro, you wouldn't have to go over any of the line work more than once, saving time. Next here is PG04. This is their black, and like I was saying, white and black are the hardest ones, or like the hardest colors that I've had to work with. It's either really great or it's really bad. I love this one. This black is really nice. I'm sure it can be sheared out, because when I put the first like swipe down, I pressed a little bit hard and I could see it was sheer, and that kind of worried me. But when I went in to actually paint it, it's opaque like the rest. It's really nice. It is a true black. It's really dark. It's going to be super great for line work. I mean, look at that. Gorgeous. The next one is a weird, it says clear, okay? It's not. It has little dots. It is Eggshell. And if you're not familiar with Eggshell, it looks black, but it is actually a clear base. Most people will use it as a top coat. It has like these little free floating black specks. It does leave texture on the nail then, so if you don't want that, you are going to have to put something over it, like a really thick top coat. Most people will use this during Easter as, of course, like a speckled egg. I have also seen it, though, used like Dalmatian print, so I wanted to show that. So if you had a white nail and you apply this over the top, again, you can kind of move around those little specks inside because they're free floating, and just get it exactly how you want. Kind of move bigger pieces to space out so they're not all in one spot. But if you can see, I'm just kind of moving them where I want them. And on top of the white, this would be like super, super great as a Dalmatian look. So if you're doing like Halloween, perfect. And speaking of Cruella, PG05 is their bright red. I tried to save the best for last, and this red is stunning. When I tell you that, I just, it's so yummy. If there was a color here that I would keep and have to throw the rest away, this would be that one. This red is a true, vibrant, just bright red. I love it. It is gorgeous, and I know I've said that word so many times, but it truly is. I just can't wait to do something with this red. Look. I mean, come on. So vibrant, so pretty, so bright. It's just super nice. Oh my gosh. But here's all the shades. Again, this is what they look like when you get them. I rearranged them in what made sense with my brain. But $19.99 on Amazon. Definitely a thumbs up from me. Sorry for moving my camera so much. But the only thing you are also going to need would be like a brush like this. This is just like a little paintbrush. It would be on Amazon as well. This one doesn't have like a brand, but I think it was $5.99 for a pack of 3. So super great. And I totally recommend. Say